things, Delmarva.
Good morning and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jen Falsetti and you're watching Good Things Delmarva, a show where we take a look at all the great things happening in your area. I'm joined here this morning by Preston Littleton, here to talk about the Wicomico Geocache Dash. Preston, thanks so much for joining us here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. So first, tell us about geocaching. You like to kind of describe it as a scavenger hunt.
Some people want to say treasure hunt, but there's no really monetary gain. Scavenger hunt using a handheld GPS or a GPS-enabled phone. People go to sites throughout the world, and in this, throughout Wicomico County.
Wow. So what is it exactly they're looking for? There's something, there's a geocache in each spot, correct?
Yes, there's a container that has a logbook. People will sign their geocaching name to prove that they had visited there. There's trade items. The idea is if you take something, you leave something of equal or greater value, so that the next person has a trade item to do. And then there's trackables. People have given ordinary objects a dog tag, and the owner can track it as it travels throughout the country.
So tell us what's going to be happening. This event is coming up. It's over several days, so tell me what it's going to be happening.
Okay, June the 7th, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. We're having a Friday night social down to Adams Ribs in Fruitland. Saturday morning, June the 8th, we're having a launch event. People can come out to Winter Place Park here in Salisbury. We'll load their GPSs for them. We're going to have some coffee available out there, and people can get maps of where these geocaches are, and then they can spread throughout the county and go look for them. The big celebration event is at 2 p.m. on Saturday, runs till 8 p.m. We're going to have some geocaching vendors there. We're going to have food, some activities, a bounce house for the kids. Just a good time, a chance for beginners to come out and meet some experienced cachers, kind of pick their brains, so to speak, get some tips and tricks. So
how is this good? This is going to be scattered all throughout Wicomico County. How does this race work necessarily?
It's not necessarily a race, it's just getting you out to the sites. We have some historic sites like Rockawalken Schoolhouse, out to Pemberton Park, of course the hall out there. Just trying to highlight some of the treasures of the county, places that maybe the normal tourists might not know about or might not go see. Trying to heighten their awareness of the county and hopefully bring them back in the future to explore some more.
Absolutely, and this isn't just by land, this is also by boat as well. So the participants are going to be on kayaks for part of it, correct?
Yes, thanks to Survival Products and Adrenaline High. They're going to have kayaks to use free of charge on June the 8th so that people can paddle out and get the two boat-only geocaches.
Wow.
It's been a real high point of the past 2-year events. People have really expressed their desire to have us continue with them and their enjoyment of them. So we've been able to provide that again this year.
Absolutely. So there are some prizes. Well, I guess there's a way to determine the winner. So how does that work?
Well, there's not just one winner. Any participant, of course, has to join geocaching.com, free account. That way they can get the coordinates to go to these geocaches. And then by completing 16 out of the 20 that we've placed, they earn a commemorative trackable geocoin. Okay, so this is you've been doing this for a few years now here in Wicomico County. Talk to me a little bit about how this event started and how much it has grown. Okay, there was a geocacher in the county, lived in Wicomico County, just thought this would be something that Wicomico would like to participate in and help sponsor an event. And actually we've grown from 250 to 350, and this year we're really hoping, and I actually expect to have over 500 people at the event.
Wow, so you're hoping this is really going to become an annual thing?
Oh yes, yeah, this is the 3rd year, so we hope to make it even more successful than last year, and so that the county will continue to support this way into the future.
Absolutely, so this is free. This is free of charge. You want to stretch
completely free of charge.
Wow.
The only thing is, if you purchase a GPS, that would be your only expense and your gas to drive around. but it's completely free to come to the event. Don't have to be experienced. If you just want to come out and see what geocaching is all about, stop out. Plenty of friendly people will be happy to help you start off in this sport.
Absolutely. So do you need to register for this, or is it something you can show up day of? How does this work?
You can just show up the day of.
Great. Well, is there somewhere that somebody can get some more information if they have any questions?
Wicomico-tourism.org.
Great, great. Preston, thanks so much for joining us here this morning.
Thanks.
And stay with us. Good Things Delmarva. We'll be right back after this.